welcome back. I'm going to continue where we left off. So basically we've done a couple of deliveries on the last one. From there we are going to continue doing the same thing until we build up enough cash to be able to buy our own truck. So basically we're going to see what jobs we've got. So we're going to go from Carlisle down to Manchester. I must have only took the one job last time. So we'll take this one and we'll see how it goes, and we'll go from there. Right. Okay, I'm going to need to leave the sat nav on the screen for this one because it appears we don't actually have a sat nav built in on this truck. Get out of that. So basically this is series 2. Whether you're catching me live or watching the video at a later point, you know, feel free to tune in. Every Thursday will be a trucking day. I will be adding other games for other days at a later date. I might change the time for this one. I'm not sure yet. But once I figure things out, then I'll know what I'm doing. So yeah. We'll see how we go, and I'll await the feedback. Any hints or anything of what I should do, or any change that you'd like to see, just let me know. Give that guy some room. So yeah, if you want longer sessions or shorter sessions, let me know. Struggle to say sessions there. Not sure what that was about. So yeah, Carlisle down to Manchester. Shouldn't be too long of a ride. Looks like I'm hauling some kind of tractor. Not too difficult of a job, 4,000 payout, which definitely cover the fuel expenses. Soon I will be setting up a secondary monitor, courtesy of my friend who gave me that. So I will be able to actually read the I'll be able to read the chat a lot easier rather than having to flick the chat on and off. Speed limit is 50 here. However, I'd rather keep it down to 50. Sorry, 40, just to stop me from getting kind of speeding tickets or something. But in the future, like I said, I'm thinking about starting up a Star Citizen stream. Show various different gameplay of that. One of my friends, the friend that gave me the monitor. Oh, and that's what I was frightened of. I went over 50. Not paying attention. Yeah. They're thinking about getting Star Citizen. So once they start, I will be helping them, so I might stream that. If that's something you would like to see, let me know. Okay, we don't want to be hitting Newcastle. We're heading to Manchester. The sat-nav seems to be a bit delayed on some of these turn-offs, giving me the directions of where I'm supposed to go. Sometimes a little bit too realistic. So on this playthrough, there are no mods, none of that sort of stuff. Totally vanilla. I don't think I have any expansion packs for this, or that I'll be using them. I can't remember what I bought or what I didn't buy. It's been a while since I played. I might expand if the channel grows. So we'll just have to see. turning off for Manchester now. So yeah, this series will get a lot easier as we build up the cash. Once we get our own truck, it'll be pretty insane from there, because we'll be able to take our own jobs. It'll be a lot more profitable. Get these taken down to Manchester, and we'll see where we are. So this one hasn't actually taken that long, so I might do another one. Some of these corners come out of nowhere. What I might do is pull a loan out of the bank, get that truck quicker, pay off the loan, then look at buying my own trailers. From there, expanding the business further. Then I might hire. Well, actually, no. I need to expand the garage first. Once I get that done, then I can start and look at hiring other drivers. Double up the profits. But of course, for that I need a second truck. So what I'll do is I'll get my truck first. I might put off buying my own trailer for now. So we'll get this parked up and then we'll look at the next job. And then I think that might be enough time for the stream today, although I was late on starting the stream. And we're now on level 2. So that should give us another point. I'd like to add another one in there. Special transport. Right. Cool. So if we go over to the bank, could get 160,000. I'll have a look, see how much the trucks are. Yes. So list price is 112. Right, I think that's the one that I would like to go for. 370. That's yeah. Right. So I think that's what we'll do. From there, be able to afford more. So by rights, we should actually be able to pay. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to click on. We should be able to get our own truck. Slightly short. Okay, well, like I said, I thought we'd need to do one more job, so that's what we'll do. We'll pick another job in the job market, and so Newcastle down to Manchester, straight down the A1. Okay, let's do that. Driving a Mercedes this time. Sorry about that. I want to check my phone. Right. Let's see how well we do with the Mercedes. Just gonna have to go for it. So yeah, once we start making decent progress and getting us where we need to be, it should be a lot more fun. More so in terms of getting our own truck and taking up our own contracts, delivering things from one place to another as opposed to just picking jobs and spawning in wherever that job is. So we'll actually be able to cover a lot of miles doing this way. As oh yes, I totally forgot. Okay, I thought I already passed the 60 sign. Speeding tickets are not going to help me progress if I keep getting them. So yeah, we'll be joining the A1, heading southbound towards Manchester. So this one should be a fairly quick trip as well. That's what I might do. What I might do. Is buy a truck and do one more job before ending the stream. But we'll see how time goes. I'm keeping the streams roughly to 1 hour. I'll see how I go. Might do longer. I'm just not sure at the minute. So this is only the second video into this series, really. The other videos on the channel are pretty much just testing, making sure everything runs smooth. I've got all the right settings, that sort of thing. Everything seems to be working so far. No comments in the chat though, but that's fine. If you do have any questions or you would like to say anything, feel free. I do have my phone screen just next to the keyboard, so I can't read the comments. That's a temporary setup. So it should be a lot smoother soon. Once I build up the confidence and get everything dialed in, obviously the videos will be, hopefully I can make them more interesting for the people watching. But as of yet, it's still quite new, still quite nervous. I've never really done any streams before, so it's quite new. I've seen a lot of other streamers, YouTubers, and other content creators do it. It's just nice to see people sharing their passions, which is what really give me the push to get this channel up and running. I've been a member on Twitch for years. I've just never used my channel for actual streaming anything, so it's good to put this to use and to share what I enjoy doing. So I'm thinking of streaming Star Citizen on maybe a Tuesday, or maybe a Sunday. But I'll have a look to see what other games I would like to stream that I like enjoy playing. And I'll update the channel accordingly, adding them to the schedule. If there is anything people would like to see, drop a comment and I'll see what I can do. Looks like we're continuing straight on. Yep. I'm wondering if we are actually heading to Sheffield, not Manchester. Maybe I just didn't zoom into the map enough to actually see where it is I'm actually heading. I just thought we were heading in the general direction of Manchester, but obviously we're not, because that was the turn there for Manchester. So let's see where we end up. As you can see, I haven't discovered this road before. So one of the things that made me do this is I enjoyed the truck game. I was actually part of Viva Trucking the last time I played this game. Done many trips with them. They are a really good group. I would recommend them to anybody. The only problem was I couldn't commit. I had a lot of things going on, so I had to leave. I might rejoin them. Um, but I'll see how this goes. But yes, this is one of the things I enjoy doing. Long hauls, driving. I find it very therapeutic. It's soothing.
Keep right and then continue straight on.
Oh,
Go straight on.
I was actually trying to keep around the corner there, but that for some reason my controls weren't working properly. I tried putting more input in.
Keep left and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
I know you're not supposed to, but I'm going to anyway, purely and simply because I want to get my own truck. I simply don't want to divert. I think when they close the lane in this game, I think they need to make it also a little bit more easier to see. That that the road is blocked. But from what I could see, there was no reason for that road to be blocked at all. Right, so it's not Sheffield we're going to, it's somewhere else. So in Star Citizen, some of my friends are running events such as being a noob. And basically what this entails is storing in an Aurora
And then turn left.
and having nothing. Oh, okay. That explains why the road was blocked.
Turn left.
Starting to think maybe a diversion wouldn't have been so bad. These are very windy roads and very slow. Oh, right, yeah. Destination's just up ahead, so it's just on the outskirts of Sheffield.
Get ready. Turn left.
Don't know why my truck came to a complete stop there. Okay, this one looks like we are taking it to a quarry. Lorry in the quarry.
It was a nice ride.
Stop just shy. So it looks like it's at the bottom, which is fine. And there's the parking spot. Okay, that's another delivery done. So now we can go to truck dealers, we'll go to the Scania one, we'll visit the selected shop, and then we'll buy the Scania that we're after, which I believe to be this one, yes. Just checking out the prices. I think realistically, it's a 500. It's not a bad truck to go though. I think we might end up going with that actually. I think what we'll aim to do is the flatbed hauls. I did, yes. I got the 100,000 loan. I only pulled out the one loan instead of the others, purely just to help me along a little bit. No, I don't want to do that. So what I'll do is I'll go for this one. Let's see what we can customize on this. It's a little bit extra pricey. So we'll stick it 117. I think I can. I'll stick with the stock because realistically this it's not the best. No, I'm going to skip the so we're just going to leave this one stock purely and simply because we'll just buy it as stock. This means that we'll be able to take our own jobs, earn money properly for the garage, and then expand out from that. So I would go with fancy patterns, but with this being the first truck, it'll be a truck that I know I'll be selling at some point. So from there, it's basically just a case of keeping it as stock as possible, working my way up through the trucks, because I will be trading this one in, and then from there, we can work up to the trucks that I actually want to have. Right. So now if we go to job market, now we've got other options open. Oh right, sorry, I could check. So as you can see, we've got slightly longer jobs available. But I'll see what we've got in Newcastle. So as you can see, we can earn a little bit more. This is an extra 2,000, which isn't too bad. So that's what we'll do. Eye tracking feels amazing. I have tweaked it a little bit since the last stream, just to kind of give me a little bit of like a glove.
Turn left.
Okay.
At the roundabout.
But yeah,
Take
eye tracking feels a lot more natural. I do still need to tweak the seating position that I'm currently in. The reason why I didn't tweak it earlier was because I was in different trucks all the time, so it made no sense to keep on tweaking it for every truck. When once you own a truck, you tweak it for that truck, and that's it. You're pretty much set until, of course, you swap into a different truck. Then you have to reset up.
exit now. Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
But yeah, so what I'll do is I'll pick up this job.
Your route guidance is now finished.
Okay, so that's almost 6 grand.
Drive safe.
What I'll do is as soon as I attach this trailer, I'll adjust my settings for my seating position. The eye tracker still actually feels a little bit off. trying to remember which. Right. So I want. Approximately around 90. No, maybe 80. Yeah. That feels. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the city does feel a little bit busier. Oh, we got rain. We are at midday, so obviously everyone's on their lunch break.
Turn left.
Okay.
Underground. Take the second exit.
Indicators would help.
Exit now.
I criticize for indicators and I don't use them myself. Yep. We have the police. So we're gonna head south on the A1.
Keep left and then exit left. Exit left.
Okay. Oh, left my traffic light on. So basically I got a fine there for not having my lights on, but it's only 1:30 in the afternoon, so I'm not entirely sure what that was about. And then I got an offense for actually using my lights, so I don't know. I'm gonna ignore that. Maybe, but I honestly don't know how this works because It tells me if I have my lights off, and then I turn them on, and I get room for having them on. I don't know. Maybe it's just a bug. Right, so the speed limit on the A1 is 50. Even though it's supposed to be a 70. Okay, I'll slow down. Yes, I do believe they are coming from my lights. All of them. Especially the pretty green ones. Well, this weather matches how the past couple of days have been. Cold, wet, and rainy. So basically, to every other Brit, this is barbecue season. Time to go out in your shorts and your t-shirt, have a barbecue with your family. That's what this weather is. The sun's out. Doesn't matter if it's raining. The sun's out. It's barbecue time.
Go straight on.
So yeah, the A1 actually doesn't seem that busy today. We have passed the midday rush, so makes sense. There's a hot air balloon in the sky. Nice. Wouldn't catch me up on there. Because Britain is always windy. Some very rude people take up that. As unpredictable as British weather is, I wouldn't like to find out where I'd end up. might have been better buying the actual sat nav for the truck rather than relying on the on-screen one.
Go straight up.
The game doesn't seem to punish me for going over the lines, which is good because every time I glance down at my phone, it seems to be what happens. And yeah, I wouldn't want to go up in a hot air balloon. Don't mind planes, helicopters, most other things I fly, but hot air balloons, nah, I don't have the trust for them.
Keep left and then continue straight on.
Feels as though I'm playing wacky races with the truck.
Go straight up.
I'll get to your question in a minute. I just want to make sure I don't crash while going around this corner. Okay, so the on-screen sat nav actually has a lot more information. It tells you if there's any damage to the truck, whether you've got any messages, whether you need to sleep, fuel consumption, what gear you're in, what speed you're doing, what the speed limit of the road is, plus the time and stuff, plus how much money you've got left over. Whereas the on-screen sat nav is just a sat nav. It holds very little information. So, in terms of the sat nav itself, you are actually better using the on-screen one. But for likes of my miles per hour, my fuel consumption stuff, that's built into the dash, so it's not 100% needed. Looks like he's allowing me over. But I just prefer it because I don't like having things cluttering up the screen. Having something show me the direction is enough. Once my character starts closing his eyes, then I know it's time for sleep, so I'll find a rest spot. I can keep an eye on the fuel, that's no problem. Money, I don't really need to know how much money I've got because, well, basically I'm just going to be continuously doing jobs to earn money. But really, apart from the miles per hour, I don't really use the on-screen sat nav for other than it's a sat nav. So the on-screen one would do me just nicely. But this one, tell me what the speed of the road is a very nice touch. Never comes to know what the speed is because, well, this game isn't super accurate with the speed limits of the roads. So what they are in real life isn't 100% reflected in the game, which is fair enough. I mean, when you consider the size of the game itself and how many roads it's got, it makes a lot of sense that they can't possibly know what each of the roads are in terms of speed. yes, I am enjoying this series. Okay, we're almost at Manchester. Lots of sunflowers.
Keep left.
Okay, I wasn't expecting this road to be a 60, but I'm not going to complain. Pull the speed back up and continue. So yeah, sunflowers. My granddad used to grow them. I remember in primary school, we were all given sunflowers, and we were to see who could get the tallest and take a photo of it. And basically, what I'd done was I told my granddad that I'd had a sunflower from school, and he planted in his garden and was looking after it, and it was fully grown. It was over 6 foot tall, which is 180 centimeters or 182 centimeters, something like that. I can't remember. It's near enough that. So if you use the centimeter conversion, then you know what I'm talking about. If you're in feet, then 6 foot, which ironically is how tall I am now. So I grew up to be a very pretty sunflower. Just joking. Oof. Wasn't sure if I was going to get stopped there. Yeah, my granddad used to grow all sorts in his garden. Vegetables, um, lots of sunflowers. Loved these sunflowers. Um, yeah, everyone else is in my class pretty much. Their sunflower pretty much died. They didn't really look after it. They'd forgotten about it. To be fair, if I was looking after it, probably would have suffered the same fate. But thankfully, my granddad was oh, not yet. Okay, you gonna let me out? Okay, cool.
Exit now. Keep right.
No, luckily my granddad knew what he was doing, so he looked after it very well.
Right. Here we are. Safe and sound.
And there we go. Yes, I did bully the car. Um, but to be fair, trucks, buses, you know, any big vehicles, they do that in real life. So it's not totally, um, it's not totally made up. It's not totally against the rules, really, because they do it. Bus drivers, especially, some taxis. Um, I tried not to, but it was already too late. I was already across the line, and the cars do automatically give way in this game. Um, but yes, we are still a newbie, but we have our garage. We have our first truck. Um, think we'll still continue with the high value cargo, build up that money. So our profit per week is at 24,000. So 1 month we've pretty much paid back the loan that we got off the bank. Local bank is offering me, I think, another loan of, is it 400,000? Yes, 400,000, which is 5,000 a day to pay back. So the interest is 18%, which for a bank, that's actually not too bad on 100,000. It is 18 grand, but when you consider some of the rates that some of the loaning companies give you today, you know, 50, 60, 70% APR, it's not good. This isn't actually too bad. Wish a lot more lenders were like that in real life. But yes, we've now got our first truck. We are earning money. We only have one garage and one truck, but we'll continue our journey around. So we're at Manchester now, so from there we can expand outwards and see where we end up and what kind of jobs we get. So that's going to wrap it up for today. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you have a lovely evening or morning, night, whatever the time zone is where you are, and I'll catch you all next time.